I'm sure that there's a whole bunch of you in the audience tonight. It's so funny to say a whole bunch of when there's like 35,000 people staring at you. Oh my gosh. You're so beautiful. Can you turn the lights on just for a second so I can see them? Oh! I'm sure there's a whole bunch of you that are wondering who Joanne is. And I know you guys know who Joanne is. But there might be some people who are here that don't, so I want to tell you. But I wanted to start telling you through this tonight. A fan made this for me, and I don't know who made it. Francesca Koss, it says here. And it says this. She made this so beautiful. It says, "Thank you for finding strength within yourself and sharing it with the world, Joanne." And I don't mean to put it on the floor because I don't appreciate it. I just... Okay. Yeah. It needs its own chair, really, because it's beautiful. So, the truth about Joanne, for those of you who don't know, is that my middle name is Joanne. But I was named Joanne after my father's sister, Joanne. Her name was Joanne Stephanie, actually. And she died in 1974 from lupus. So my father was 15 years old when he lost his sister, who was 19. And when I sat down to write this album with Mark Ronson, he asked me what I had to absolutely write about. Like if there was something that I could leave on the earth, but only that before I died, what would that thing be that I had to leave behind that I was sure about? And what I needed to write about was the thing that has brought me the most significant pain in my life. But I didn't quite understand what that was yet. So I started digging and writing until I realized that it was Joanne. It was that since I was a little girl, I worshipped this woman in my family's history as if she were an angel, and she truly was. But I did not know her. And I would sit at the dinner table and I'd see my grandparents start to cry, and I'd hear my father's voice get thin, and he'd get up and he'd leave the table. And I never understood this anger and this sadness in the family, this grief and this depression that was not mine, and yet it was so deep that when my father would cry, I would cry. That I would do anything to heal that pain. That somehow if I could heal that pain, that it would be an answer to maybe why I drink so much, or why I like to get high. Sometimes. But I'm serious, we all have things that we deal with. And so what I'm gonna ask you is what Elizabeth, my friend, what she asked me when we did our workshop together. I was laying on the floor, and she was taking me through this exercise, and she said to me, "Okay, I want you to go back to that place in your life that blasted you so hard that you can't remember who you were before it began. That thing that happened, that person that left, that hurt, that pain that grew, that you were this joyful, happy, innocent little bird, and then all of a sudden this thing happened and you were changed forever." When she told me that, it was extremely powerful, and it was after I put the record Joanne out, and I knew, when she said it, I said, "That's Joanne," and right then and there, my whole body dropped into the truth of who I am. And in order to be a good artist, I believe you have to be able to be vulnerable. So I've had a lot of success over the years, but yeah, for this one was for my family. The pain in my family has one name, and that's Joanne. 1, 2, 3. take my hand, stay Joanne. Heaven's not ready for you. Every part of my aching heart needs you more than the angels do. Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Girl. So, you know, it's like that poster said. I found strength going back to that real painful place. If you could, I know that you'd stay. We both know things don't work that way. I promised I wouldn't say goodbye, so I grin, and my voice gets thin. Come on, say it! Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Girl, I'm not sure, but I know I gotta get the fuck out of here. Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Girl. Honestly, I know where you're going. Maybe you're just moving on. And I'll still love you even if I can't see you anymore. Can't wait to see you soar. And you see now, I got my dad and my mom here with me. And it means something, you know? It does. When it hurts that bad your whole life and that many people cheer for you. Thank you on behalf of my family. And not just on behalf of my mom and dad, but a big thank you too to my baby sister who made me this jacket. Is she fucking talented or what? So yeah, I do things a little different sometimes. And my therapist was like, "Are you dressing up like your dad's deceased sister to heal him?" And I was like, "Yes! That's exactly what I'm doing." And she thought maybe, that might be unhealthy. But I don't think it is. I think that's just my way. I've always been a little different. And that's okay, because I'm proud of my pain now. serious, you can call me Joanne. XO Joanne. Yeah, and anybody else that asks or wonders why, you can tell them exactly. XO, XO. Everything that made me who I am.